So today I'm going to talk about the Google new tool called Google Stitch, right? This tool you can use for design your interfaces that relevant to the mobile and the web, right? And you can generate the code also on there, right? Within a few seconds, right? So let's go how we can do this thing using this new introduced Google tool called Google Stitch. First, we have to be log on your Google account, right? You can see when you are looking on your account like this kind of interfaces, right? So you can type on here the relevant prompt, right? So you can even switch between the web application or the mobile application. There will be some few prompt on there, and even here you can see the examples that they have introduced and the past generations on here, right? And you can select standard mode and experimental mode, right? So in experimental mode you can upload drawings also there, right? And even they have the special thing is they have introduced several chatbot on here, right? You can use Claudia, ChatGPT, Google Gemini, and Hugging Chat, right? This kind of application you can use to generate the prompt that need to design your idea to the application, right? So let's go on here. I'm just selecting ChatGPT because most of people are familiar with that, right? And then you have to be click on the start chatting button, right? And then you can see this interface like ChatGPT interface they will provide on here. So you can enter the app idea that you need to be developed on here, right? So he generating the idea that relevant to the your imagination or the your app request, and the part they have identified for UI designing, right? Or you can simply enter the simple idea to in here, and they will generate the prompting idea on here. And I entered about the web interface and the mobile interface, right? So they have description on here, so I'm selecting on here the web application prompt, and copy the text and paste on here, and I click the generate, right? Let's see how this one is generated, right? It will take around a few seconds to generate the idea, right? Now we can see the standard mode they have generating the content on here, or the UI designing on here, right? You can easily try this thing. Let's see, it will rendering the items, right? And you can see there also selection theme color also in the green, right? So now you can see the interface that relevant to the mobile view, sorry, not the mobile view, the web view, right? So you can see clearly on here the side panel and the dashboards and their statistics that you can find on here, right? And they have seen some user file also, and in the side front you can see the prompt idea that you have entered on there. And even they have two buttons called code and Figma, so you can click on the code, right? And then you can see the whole code that used to generate that UI designing, and you can click this code and copy and paste onto your Figma designing, right? Or otherwise you can directly go for the Figma designing on here, right? Now I'm clicking the Figma designing, right? So you can link these Figma designs to there, right? So you will just need to be Control C and Control V, right? So I'm opening my Figma applications, right? And then I'm going to click about designing. Now you can see I have pasted the code on there, and the all of the descriptions that relevant to the dashboard, right? Everything on the Figma designing, right? You can use the adjustment. So if you are familiar with the Figma, you can do the adjustment on here, right? So no hard time, just few seconds you can do the relevant task, right? And now I'm going to generate the mobile interface, right? So I'm just copying the mobile interface code on there, and you can go back on here, right? So you can go on back on here, and then paste your code to the that prompt window, and you can generate the code on there, right? You can even do modification on prompt on there, right? So here I have copied the code and the prompt, and I have generated the mobile interface on there, right? Now let's see how the mobile application interfaces were developed on there. It's rendering. So this is the main interface that recognized for the mobile interface, right? So you need to be develop more UI interfaces, because we need to be completed designing on here, right? So I will again providing some prompt on there, right? You can do customization on here, right? Let's see how the these generation will work, right? You can see there was a several tabs, so we have to redesign on there, right? But sometime if you give the simple idea to them, they will generate the all of the code relevant to the mobile interface, right? Now I'm asking from them whether you need to be develop more UI interfaces for here or not, right? So I'm again giving a prompt to there. I'm typing, can you show me the other UI designings that relevant to the these prompt, right? Let's see the how they will generate other tabs relevant UI interfaces. They'll ask the query, would you like me to design the messages and profile scheme for the font correction drive app, right? So let's see, I have to give a yes for this, right? Because I have implemented those tabs on here in the web view, so we need to be design on the mobile interface also, right? Let's go for that. Right now he is providing interfaces from here, right? It is rendering the application like before. Now is the most important thing is the time duration for this UI design, right? You know, when you are going to develop a application, you need to be build scenarios and user experience, right? Now these AIs, they have know every aspect of your concerns, right? So in here you can see the message interface that perfectly managed, right? And the profile view on here, right? So that one also generated on here, right? And if you need any additional interfaces, then you can also prompt on here. You need to be design these things, right? So those things, this Google Stitch will generate for you, right? And behind of this technology, they have implemented the Gemini 2.5 model, right? So let's see the next prompt what I'm going to learn the enter on here, right? So we have seen two interfaces on there, right? So I'm asking the all of the interfaces need to be developed on here, right? So this whole video will continue around 13 minutes, right? Within that 13 minutes you can complete design a web interface and mobile interface, right? Let's see the rest of mobile interfaces, right? You can see there was a task UI interface and profile interface and the main interface and the messaging interface on there, right? So these are the relevant UI designing that I have used to design using Google Stitch, right? Even you can edit these designing individually, right? Like this you can select each of UI interfaces. Any changes you need to do, you can just prompt on there which kind of modification you have to be done. And even if you need to be export this thing to the Figma, you can export like before, right? And even you can select the themes for these whole UI designs, because most of people using now themes for design their interfaces, right? So I'm entering green color for the interface design because the free one is a blue one, right? Let's see how these interfaces were working with the themes. Right now you can see first UI had added the green color to their theme, right? Let's see other interfaces were working like that. It's take much time to rendering because now most of people trying to create these UI interfaces. That's why the time taking, right? Now you can see the second interface also loaded, highlighting the green color on there designing. And let's see for the other two interfaces how they will look in your applications. So if you have any question regarding these interfaces design using Google Stitch, please make a comment on here, right? And if you like this video, you can hit a like and share with other people, so we can share the knowledge with other people, right? Let's see how these interfaces were designed on here. Right now you can see the other two interfaces were loading, right? So this is the way that you can easily design UI interfaces for your ideas, right? And the generation code, right? So subscribe our channel and make a comment if you need any questions, right?